So it's been over a week now since I tested the drop rates on the Protector's bounties. These are the reward packs you will get from the upcoming Jubilee event that will actually be starting in an hour and 57 minutes upon recording. You'll be able to get your hands on these. And yes, if you're not aware, these drop an absolute ton of insignias, including Motes to boot. And then with all of the renown you should be able to get thousands and thousands of the event food you'll need. These were the drop rates we were getting for the certain items, with the exact amount of everything we got in 6,015 boxes. And so let's do that quickly here again. I'm just going to skip through it and open them all really quick for you guys, and we'll get back to you with regards to what kind of drops we actually obtained. We have had some small updates here in the preview server, so they could very well have changed something. And that's the goal of opening all of these again and retesting. Did they change anything? Did they nerf the drop rates to insignias? So let's find out. However, some quick tips. I highly recommend leaving your guild before opening these. Otherwise your inventory will get clogged with ebony chairs and celebratory feasts. And those also will take away from your chances of getting actually stuff you want, like Motes and insignias. It will reduce your chance at getting them. It should not be such a hard thing to leave a guild. I get people complaining about it. You just tell your guild leader, I'm leaving to open my Jubilee boxes, and then they'll be like, fine, and then you ask for an invite after. I'm sure they won't have a problem with it. And yes, a little bit later, I will go and show you exactly how you can get all of these boxes. This was a haul we got just last year. We did not have to put that much effort in either. We're at the first 1,000 opened, and you can see these are the drops we already have, with 3 Motes. And let's continue. So we just hit 2,000 open. These are the drops we have with 4 Motes. Now at 3,000 open, you can see those drops, and that's 8 Motes. Let's push on. Now at 4,000 open, you can see all those drops, including 10 Motes now. We just hit 5,000 now. You can see 11 Motes and then all of these insignias. So we'll open the last 1,000. So here we are. 6,115, exactly like the previous test. This is all the drops we were getting. First thing to notice is, not as many different types of legendary insignias as we saw here. We had like 2 extra because we were getting these 2 campaign limited ones. The epic ones, blue ones, seem to be exactly the same there. Greens, however, seems to be like 1 less. But let's quickly first count. Did we get the same amount of insignias? We will check out the amount of dust after that. But we did get the same amount of Motes, 11. And that's exactly what we got here as well. So let's add up the green insignias. We got 280 of them when you add up all of them individually. And if we compare that versus last year, we got a total of 238. So yeah, a decent bump up on green insignias, but that could bode ill for the higher ranks. So now let's add up blue. Adding those up, we got 182. 9 different types there again, and versus last year we got 212, so we did get a little bit less. That's not great, but let's have a look at then the epic ones. We got just 77, which is also again a bit lower than what we had. And now for the legendary insignias, we got 48 of them, which is about the same as last year. So let's add up the total amount of insignias, and it's about the same. Like first test 595, second test 587. We just got a bit more unlucky with regards to getting a bit more green insignias versus the others. So let's convert it all to insignia powder. Last time we got like 20,000. This time, I could definitely tell you it's a little bit less. But let's see by how much. We have to put all of the legendary ones there separately. Again, keep in mind, we did not obtain any of the special insignias that are limited to the campaigns. Last time, we were getting from Menza Bramzin these balance insignias and these precision insignias, and we were not getting them this time. We go and convert them all, including the legendary insignias, and we can see, yeah, we got 18,819 insignia powder. So we may have just got a little bit more lucky with regards to the last time we did this test. Or we could have just got a bit more unlucky this time around. But still, it's about the same amount of drops. But they did change the insignia drops a little bit by making it so they can't drop the special ones, which is somewhat important if you actually wanted those. But if you just wanted insignia powder to prepare for celestial insignias, then no problem. This event will still drop about the same, and it's still very well worth grinding. And you get motes as a bonus as well. We got 11 of them there, which is neat. Again, you can basically get profit off those for at least 700,000 to 800,000 worth when you go and say upgrade something and then resell it. That's per mote, at least for on PC. So again, yeah, pretty happy with that, and it's very good to know that they did not drastically change anything. They did adjust again, the special insignias not dropping, which means they did have the time to adjust the loot table if they wanted to, but appears they want to leave the drops how it is, so definitely take advantage of this event. It is just massive value for the time you can invest in it. You only have 1 week though, and yes, you may have to spend a lot of time depending on what groups you're in. If you're in a group at all, if you're going out there alone, then you probably will have to spend more time. Again, more details in my follow-up video to this of my guide to the event when it's actually live. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.